Hello and welcome. So today we are going to channel a new moon message from the goddess Hekate, and tonight you will also have a channeled new moon message from the goddess Lilith. Now, if you don't like that I do channeled messages from the goddesses, this channel isn't the channel for you. Okay? And I'm just going to say that because I seem to get a lot of mixed signals, and this is not a love and light only space. This is a balanced this is a balanced space. Okay, so I'm going to continue with this reading, and I felt the need to say that, so that's what I'm going to leave it at. Okay, so Goddess Hekate, what angel numbers do you want to shed light on for the collective? What angel numbers do you want to shed light on for the collective? Okay. Yeah. Okay. So there's something that's going to come for you, okay? So, and this is a really good thing. There's some kind of help being brought your way from the other side. So there could be something, there could be something happening for you on you might be seeing a lot of fours, 4, 4, 4, 1, 1, 1. So we've got, and 144 on the timer. So you could be a starseed chosen collective. So I'll hold these up. 410, help incoming. We've got 401, revive, and 411. So I might spin off of this and do a love reading because there's something about relationships that the collective also needs to know. So we're going to begin in doing our channeled Hekate new moon message. Okay, Spirit, Hekate, Goddess Hekate, what message? What message do you have for the collective? And the dogs are just outside going fucking crazy right now. So that could be something if you're noticing you're going outside and there are dogs like just seemingly starting to bark out of nowhere after you're out there for a while. That's definitely Hekate. I could be seeing some spiders and spider webs as well. Okay, so let's continue. Goddess Hekate, what message do you have for the collective? Goddess Hekate, what message do you have to share for the collective? Okay, there were a lot there. Okay, so a lot of you, so this is turning into a full reading. I wasn't really expecting this, but okay. So a lot of you have been spending time in solitude, kind of building up some kind of skill, okay? And what this is happening is that you have been completely focused on nothing but the skill. And so with that, you've been really reaching your full potential. I'm seeing this as like there's balance here. And that's great because whoever you are, you have learned to become very balanced with this moon and sun here. And so you're at a place to where you are very inspired. You're very inspired in what this is doing for you. It's helping to lead you to your fulfillment, okay? And what this fulfillment is going to bring to you, what your ancestors, okay? So we're getting some ancestral energy. And it makes sense because Hekate is a goddess of the crossroads, and one of the things that she specializes in is necromancy, which is just communion with the dead. Okay, and so your ancestors, it's kind of like she's opening the path for you, which you have been seeing this very clearly. See how this person is walking through this path in this liminal spaces. That's kind of like the whole vibe of Hekate. And what this is doing, it's bringing you closer to your spirit guides. Okay, so some of you may have been communing more with your spirit guides or your ancestors, and you have been like kind of brought together in some way with them. So one of the ways, okay. And so this is kind of showing you a lot more in your life, and this is also your connection to this goddess or your connection to your ancestors or your guides. It's important that you continue to nurture that. So that's why this important relationship card is coming in, because it's important that you make time for them, commune with them, your spirit guides, and nurture that relationship, build that relationship up, build that communion up with them so that they can help you and guide you. Build up your communion with the goddess, okay? So that she can continue to connect with you further and help you along your path, okay? Again, this is a very, very positive, powerful, I wanted to say powerful, goddess to be working with. And you're having a lot of really nice, fulfilling synchronicities and signs of alignment to your truth or your path or your goal that you're trying to reach, okay? And she's been showing this to you in very subtle ways. So she actually wanted me to choose my, what is this called? The Wildwood Oracle deck. And this is a very nature shamanic deck. So one of the ways that you could connect to her, your spirit guides, your ancestors, is going to spend time in nature. Okay. It's very important that you spend time in nature and kind of look for signs in nature that your spirit guides are near. Maybe you have a passed over loved one who really liked a certain kind of flower or certain kind of plant, and you start seeing it everywhere. That's how you're going to know that they're around, and you acknowledge that, build up on that important relationship. And the more you kind of say, hey, I recognize, to yourself, obviously, I recognize this as a sign that somebody is here, that Hekate is here, that my ancestor is here, or my passed over loved one is here with me. Okay. The more that you acknowledge that and speak it into your reality, the more that it's going to come back to you. And the more you're going to build that communion and relationship with your ancestors or your passed over loved ones, and as well as your goddess. So I do offer channeled goddess and channeled spirit guide messages, which they all kind of fall under the same thing. There's a lot of different readings that I offer on my Etsy so that you can further commune with these energies and receive messages from your spirit guides. So if that's something you're interested in, feel free to check out the link in my Etsy. And if you need help getting it, definitely feel free to shoot me a message. I will send it to you as soon as I can. And that is what I will leave you with for your new moon message from the goddess Hekate. Feel free to book with me anytime on my Etsy, and I will definitely get to your reading as soon as possible. So I thank you for reaching the end of this video, and I will catch you in the next one. Blessed be.